my name is Jack Evans. This is my first DVD update review. Today is June 6th, and I have a whole bunch of DVDs I'd like to review. This is my first time on YouTube. Many people in my school, if they are watching this, they know I like movies. So the first movie I'm going to review is called Shallow Hal. This movie was very good. It's probably my favorite of all the Farrelly Brothers movies. This is my favorite movie that Jack Black probably acted in. Well, besides Tenacious D and everything, I'm a big fan of them. But this is very good. The movie's basically about him. He never got with any of the hot ladies. He did for one night, but that was it. Nothing good happened. So he goes on the elevator, this guy gives him advice, and he goes on the inside of ladies. Like, for instance, like there's this fat, ugly girl, but in the inside she's a hot model. That's what he sees in the movie. So basically later on there's a 300-pound girl and he sees the inside of her, and it turns out she's very hot, and her name's Gwyneth Paltrow, played by her, and all this weird funny stuff happens, like the bench scene, which I didn't see in the movie, I don't know why, but this is a very good movie. There's one scene that is gruesome that I couldn't watch, that drove me to the end. Well, like, that made me upset a little bit. That was a little disturbing, but this is a very good movie, very funny too. Drake and Josh, I got this movie for $1. Well, it's not a movie, it's a volume 1. It's really good. It comes with 4 episodes. It was only $1. I used to watch this show all the time when I was a kid. 4 awesome episodes, it says. It comes with episode pilot, one of my favorites, Dune Buggy. It's one of my favorites. 2 Idiots and a Baby, and First Crush. And it comes with outtakes, so. Next one's called One for the Money. This just came out. I read this for a book log. I don't know what possessed me to do it. The book was cool. I liked it. And I normally hate reading. I didn't read it at my house or anything. I just read it at school because I'm bored as hell. It's called One for the Money. It's about a girl named Stephanie Plum who was a lowlife. She lost her car and lost her job. She used to work at Macy's, but she basically lost everything. She goes with her family. Her family convinces her to work with her cousin Vinny, who owns a bounty hunter place. And then one of the people that they have to hunt for the bounty hunter job is the guy whom she lost her virginity to, named Joe Morelli. So they go through trouble. She finds him. They witness a murder, and all this stuff goes down. It's very funny. It's all the characters in the book are in it. The grandma, Ranger, and everything. If you saw the book, if you read the book, you'd probably like it. I liked it. It did not get good reviews, but hopefully you check it out. It's worth watching. It's worth renting, at least. I bought it for $15, but if you like it, then buy it. One for the money. The next one is Caddyshack, and I never saw this movie in a long time. I remember it used to be my favorite movie for a week, and then I watched Up in the Air and changed my ways, but now I forget my favorite movie. I don't have one at the moment. But this is really funny. It's a golf movie. Chevy Chase, Bill Murray, Rodney Dangerfield, and Ted Knight are in it. It's a really funny movie. It's an older one. I thought it was great. It's about, I forget what it's about. It's about, well, I know it's a golf movie, but it's a really funny movie. That's all I remember. When I'll watch it, I'll probably review it again. But it's called Caddyshack, and it was worth $1. So I got it for $1, so it's worth it. The next one is Clerks, the cartoon. I'm a gigantic, humongous fan of Kevin Smith. I've seen all his work, and I'm a gigantic fan. The Clerks cartoon, however, is alright. I saw the first 2 episodes on YouTube, and now I bought this. I didn't see any of the other episodes yet, but after I saw the first 2 episodes, I think it's alright. It's not as funny as the movie, but I think Jay and Silent Bob, I think Jason Mewes does a really good job as animated. So I think it's really good, and Silent Bob does talk a lot, which is pretty cool. It comes with 2 discs, and it's kind of like that. 6 episodes, and it's uncensored, so. And they didn't really curse on TV, but in the beginning, there's introductions by Jay and Silent Bob, and they're not cartoons. It's really them, which is cool. Next one's Mallrats, which is Kevin Smith's second film. And this one was really funny. It wasn't as good as the other ones, but I thought it was worth $5. I never saw this movie in a long time, so I bought it. It's basically about these two lowlifes named Brody and T.S., and they get dumped by their girlfriends, so they go to the mall and just, you know, hang out and everything. And eventually the girlfriends show up and all this stuff happens, like there's a date game show and everything. It's really funny. And there's one scene, well, I'm not going to ruin it, but it involves a pretzel in a guy's ass, it's a really funny movie, and I recommend it. The next one is Grandma's Boy, and this is different than I thought it would be. It was much funnier, and I thought there would be lots of nudity in it, like topless women and everything, but there's only one scene with that. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's a stoner comedy. It's not like I've seen one before. The first one I actually saw was Harold and Kumar. I'll tell you about that later on. But this was really funny. This is the best movie Adam Sandler has produced. Well, executive produced. It was really funny. The characters were great, and this is definitely one of the funniest movies I've ever seen at the moment. It has Bong Water, Topless Woman, and Shirley Jones, or whatever the hell her name is, talking dirty. It's a really funny movie, and I'd recommend it. It's about a 35-year-old game tester who could not pay rent. Well, he did, but just watch the movie. It's hard to explain, and he eventually moves in with his grandma and her two roommates, and all this stuff goes down. Like, it's really funny. Like, this guy talks like a robot. He steals his game and everything. It's a really funny movie. I'd recommend it. Next one's a Harold and Kumar Christmas. I've seen the other two. The first one I saw was White Castle, and at the time I didn't think it was as funny because my dad told me all about weed and everything, and I didn't think weed comedies were funny, but I grew into stoner comedies. I'm not gonna smoke weed when I'm older, but you know, it's just a movie and it's all fake, but it's really funny. This one is probably my favorite one. I wish I would have got it in 3D Blu-ray, but I didn't. But I just really could not wait, and I was at Kmart, and this was $20 which is a ripoff, but I could not wait, and I had to get it. Overall, this movie is about Kumar and Harold never saw each other in 2 or 4 years, I don't remember. And then Kumar is the same. Harold's trying to move on. He's trying to raise a family. He doesn't have kids yet, but he's married to Maria from the previous movie. So Kumar's the same, stoner. He gets a package from for Harold. He goes to his house, drops it by. Eventually the Christmas tree gets on fire. And the Christmas tree was Harold's dad's, stepdad's, or father-in-law, whatever. It's confusing. So he has to go get a new tree, and they go through a whole bunch of stuff. It's really funny. Like, Neil Patrick Harris is in one scene. I wish he was in it a little more, but he's really funny in this. There's claymation. There's everything. Lots of nudity in it, too. Next one is, I got with my birthday money, Clerks X, which I could not wait to get. Oh my goodness, I saw this. I could have bought Clerks anytime. I saw Clerks, a regular movie, Clerks on Blu-ray, and I wanted to get them so bad, but I was waiting for Clerks X. So you open it, on the back it's loaded with special features. For instance, it comes with commentary, The Lost Scene, The Flying Car, which is a short film, MTV Hotspots, music video, trailer, original Clerks auditions, the first cut, the documentary, 2 documentaries, Snowball Effect, which is a documentary, 10th anniversary Q&A, which I love Kevin Smith's Q&As. For instance, Burn in Hell or An Evening, really great, and photo gallery and so much more. It's incredible. Loaded of special features. So when you open it, it looks like this. It has the famous sayings and everything. It has Clerks and Funky Letters. In the back, it has all the scenes. And when you open it up, it has the critics on what the critics think. For instance, Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. New York Newsday, the funniest movie of the year, one of the year's top 10, etc., etc. But it comes with critics' reviews, like I said. But in the Australian version, it doesn't. It comes with all the special features on the side. But this is American, and it has that. When you open it up, it comes with 3 discs, like I said, special features, the first cut, and the movie. And then it comes with a little packet. Overall, I thought Clerks is probably it's definitely the best black and white movie I've ever seen, no doubt about it. But it's a very good movie, very funny. Clerks 2 is probably my favorite of all the Kevin Smith, but Clerks is really good. Next one I'm gonna review is Community Season 2. I have Season 1, and if you get Season 1, it comes with a comic book called Kick Puncher. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't have it now. I don't have Season 1 because my dad's borrowing it. Season 2, on the other hand, is hilarious. Basically, it's about these people in college who do funny stuff. Chevy Chase is in it, and this is the main reason why I wanted to watch the show. But there's many other cast members like Helen from Drake and Josh, Chow from The Hangover, Ken Jeong, his name is, Yvette Nicole Brown, Jeff Witt, the guy from The Soup, Troy's in it, Donald Glover, comedian, and it's all the works and everything. There's monkeys in it. Every episode's funny. On Season 1, there's a paintball episode called Modern Warfare, which is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in this sitcom at the moment. Well, at the moment, at least. This is such a funny show. I recommend it for anyone who wants to laugh. It's called Community. It's great. Recommend it. The next one I got is Friday the 13th, the complete set. And when I say Friday the 13th, I mean Friday the 13th, not Jason Goes to Hell or Jason X or Freddy vs. Jason. Friday the 13th. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which are called Friday the 13th 1, 2, 3, The Final Chapter, A New Beginning, Jason Lives, The New Blood, and Jason Takes Manhattan. My favorite one out of all these films is Part 6, Jason Lives, and the reason why I like that is because I'm a big fan of Alice Cooper. I even saw him live, and his music is perfect with all the kill scenes and everything. This book is really neat. It comes with, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it has weapons used, body count, it comes with all the budget for the movies and everything. It's really cool. Part 3 on the movie, Part 3 is in 3D. I think I have my 3D glasses. Shoot, I don't. But it comes with 3D glasses, and they're like Jason masks. So the first one I do not remember well. I remember it's about horny teenagers who get killed. Part 2, Jason kills more horny teenagers, but he uses a potato sack. Part 3, he gets his hockey mask and starts to kill people. The final chapter, I do not remember at all, but I remember hating it. Part 5 was probably the worst movie I've ever seen. Jason 6, they bring him back to life. He's awesome. Part 7, it was weird. It's about this girl. It's the first movie of the Friday the 13th movies that like another person has power of things. It's really weird. Jason Takes Manhattan was better than I thought. Some weird scenes, but this is probably my second favorite. I don't really know what to say. I'm not really as big as a fan of the Friday the 13th. I just got it because I thought it looked really neat. It was at Best Buy on sale for $30. This comes with 2 pairs of 3D glasses, all 8 movies, deluxe edition. It's loaded with special features, an 8-page booklet. The unrated version for Part 1 contains 10 seconds different from the original one. Original R-rated version, I should say. It's a pain to put back together. So I got a lot of movies. Hopefully you liked it, and this is my first video for YouTube. Bye.